Now you may have looked at that title and thought, don't all Hollywood nepotism babies take advantage of their celebrity parents and or family members? Yes, you're absolutely correct, but some go above and beyond even that, as I'm sure you would too given the chance. This is Where Are They Now, and let's talk about the top 10 nepotism babies that took advantage of celebrities. Kicking off the list today at number 10 is Kaia Gerber. As the daughter of supermodel Cindy Crawford and businessman Randy Gerber, Kaia Gerber has a leg up that few others can relate to. In a recent interview with Elle, the 21-year-old model spoke of the privilege she has experienced being born in her position. She said, quote, "I won't deny the privilege that I have, even if it's just the fact that I have a really great source of information and someone to give me great advice. That alone I feel very fortunate for." She then went on to explain how apparently her nepotism means nothing in the acting world she is now in, which is not true at all. Lest we forget that Kaia received the advantages that got her a prestigious runway debut for Calvin Klein in New York in 2018 thanks to her mom. To pretend that a leg up in the modeling industry and automatic fame won't help in the film industry, just a little out of touch with reality to me. Number 9, Blue Ivy. Now, to say that Blue Ivy took advantage of her mom in order to win an award isn't entirely a fair statement. At the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards in 2021, Blue Ivy Carter, the daughter of music legends Beyonce and Jay-Z, won her first ever Grammy at just 9 years old for the Brown Skin Girl music video after getting a writing credit on the single from Beyonce's Lion King companion album, The Lion King: The Gift. This award makes her the second youngest artist to ever win a Grammy, and I think it's pretty awesome. But I also can't help but feel the strength of the nepotism, and I can imagine how much that nepotism and this Grammy might help out Blue Ivy in her career going forward if music is what she decides to do. And honestly, with her musically talented genes and the advice and connections she could gain from her parents, it might be kind of silly for her to not go that route. Number 8, Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. Hailey Bieber is a well-known nepo baby, being originally Hailey Baldwin, part of the clan of male actor Baldwins, including her uncle Alec Baldwin and her dad Stephen Baldwin. Through her dad, Hailey was able to meet and become close with a certain pop star. In between her various ventures into modeling, acting, and the beauty world, Hailey Baldwin famously married Justin Bieber in 2018. The pair reportedly dated for a short period of time towards the end of 2015 before they got back together in June 2018 and became engaged a month after that. They married in November 2018 in a secret ceremony, but held a second, much more extravagant wedding in September 2019. While it may not have been the intention of the marriage at all, and to say she used Justin Bieber feels wrong and like a stretch of the truth, it's kind of pretty fair to say that the marriage between Hailey and her much more famous husband boosted up Hailey's own popularity, and although the resulting feud with Selena Gomez is technically bad press, it's still press, and it's still making her name land in the mouths of even more people. Number 7, Hailey Bieber and the Kardashians. I know you all are probably getting tired of hearing about Hailey Bieber, but I just want to talk about one more thing. As Hailey was coming into her adulthood, she quickly made connections in the world of modeling and showbiz, which was surely helped along by the connections and advantages of being in the family she is in. But what almost definitely also helped her out too was when she became good friends with Kendall and Kylie Jenner back in 2012. Hailey has been running in the Kardashian circles ever since, which you know increases her popularity and allows her to reap the benefits. After making waves in the beauty world, Bieber became the latest celebrity to bring out her own brand. In 2022, she launched her very own skincare line, Rhode, just like her Jenner best friends. Not really taking advantage of anyone, but definitely running in the right circles here, you know what I'm saying? Number 6, Allison Williams and Tina Fey. Before going on to star in Girls, Get Out, and Megan, Allison Williams, daughter of former NBC News and MSNBC anchor Brian Williams and TV producer Jane Jillian Stoddard, held summer jobs as a production assistant on the set of Prairie Home Companion, but also was Tina Fey's second assistant while she was filming Baby Mama and a season of 30 Rock over the course of one summer. Allison said that her father, Brian Williams, helped her to get that job, but the nice thing about Allison is that she acknowledges her highly privileged background without trying to argue it. In an interview with Wired, Williams said, quote, "There's no conversation about my career without talking about the ways in which I have been fortunate. If you trust your own skill, I think it becomes very simple to acknowledge." She noted that early in her career, she was definitely concerned with making sure people understood she was a hard worker, as if somehow that would absolve her of the privilege. But when she realized that wasn't something that could be absolved, she just accepted the reality and continued proving her value outside of her own last name. Number 5. Gigi Hadid. Gigi Hadid is the daughter of former model and reality star Yolanda Hadid and real estate developer Mohammed Hadid. Gigi got her first modeling gig at the extremely young age of 2 years old, being discovered by Paul Marciano, the co-founder of Guess and a family friend. Marciano cast her in baby Guess ads, which, a side note, I can confidently say I didn't know were a thing, and wow, rich people are rich, aren't they? I don't know. Eventually, Gigi put her modeling on hold to focus on her studies in criminal psychology, but she dropped that to go back to modeling. She returned to modeling in 2011 and resumed working with Marciano, and the very next year was named the face of a 2012 Guess campaign. She has shot 3 campaigns with Guess as an adult, and she told Australian Vogue, "I know I come from privilege, so when I started there was this big guilt of privilege. Obviously, I've always had this big work ethic because my parents came from nothing and I worked hard to honor them." Number 4. North West and Katy Perry. Technically, I'd say this is more Kim Kardashian, arguably the queen nepo baby, using her influence to do something nice for her daughter. But then that's just North West, also a nepo baby, being basically forced to take advantage of her nepotism, which we can't really blame her for since she's just a kid. Either way, basically what happened here is that North West was brought on stage at a Katy Perry concert. The 9-year-old North was brought on stage by Katy Perry during her Las Vegas residency play at Resorts World on April 15. According to an eyewitness, Katy hosted a walk-off competition for her firework foundation and invited North West onto the stage to participate. But not only that, and not only did North win, but while on the stage, North asked if her friends could join her, and of course they were allowed. How dare this 9-year-old enjoy this moment with her friends? This is stupid. I hate it. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I'm gonna cry. Number 3. Kendall Jenner and Kris Jenner. The Kardashian Jenners are probably some of the biggest nepo babies out there, and you bet they use that nepotism to its full advantages, but we'll talk about more about that later. For a clan who have pretty much all had modeling careers, they are actually kind of viewed with a bit of disdain in that industry, as unlike other models who have actually worked to get where they are from the actual ground up, taking absolutely any work they can get, the Kardashians and Jenners could pick and choose their shoots. A little bit ago, Kendall Jenner gave an interview to Love magazine in which she talked about being super selective about the runways she walks, saying, quote, "Since the beginning, we've been super selective about what shows I would do. I was never one of those girls who would do like 30 shows a season or whatever the F those girls do." And by we, Kendall is talking about her and her team, which involves the Jenner momager, Kris Jenner, who helped Kendall achieve her Victoria's Secret dreams by getting the number of Victoria's Secret photographer Russell James. That's how Kendall got into the world of modeling. Her mom made a call, left a message, and not a month later, she was being shot for Victoria's Secret before she made her runway debut. Number 2. Khloe Kardashian and Nicole Richie. Prior to keeping up with the Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian worked as Nicole Richie's assistant. Now, to be fair, Khloe went to school with Nicole, so they did know each other and they have actually been really good friends for years and years. So, when Khloe needed a job, because the Kardashians weren't yet thriving off of Kim's leaked video, Nicole hired her as an assistant right around the time The Simple Life was ending. Needing a job is nothing to shame, honestly. You gotta do what you gotta do. Speaking on the matter, Khloe said that she didn't work for Richie for long. She said, quote, "I went to school with her. She was one of my best friends growing up and we were just really close. And then when she started doing Simple Life, I think it was after Simple Life, she just needed some help and I just needed a job." And that's really all there is to it. I can't really find much fault with that, honestly, but she did take the advantage, I'm not gonna lie. And finally, in at number 1, the Kardashians and the Jenners. The Kardashians have popped up on this list a few times, meaning pretty much the whole list. But to be completely honest, I think the biggest example of nepo babies taking advantage of other celebrities would be the Kardashians and Jenners basically feeding off of each other. For starters, the Kardashian Jenners are all nepo babies, as their mom is Kris Jenner, the momager, and she had Kim, Khloe, Rob, and Kourtney with Robert Kardashian, a powerful defense attorney and lawyer for O.J. Simpson during his 1995 trial. And then also, she had Kylie and Kendall with her next marriage to Olympic gold medalist and TV personality, Caitlyn Jenner. So that's the nepo baby status out of the way. This family was already in Hollywood and were attending events when all the kids were still in the infant stage. During her employment for Paris Hilton, Kim Kardashian developed a very close friendship with Hilton during a high point in Hilton's fame. This friendship helped boost Kim's personal fame by allowing her to occasionally occasionally appear in episodes of Hilton's TV show, The Simple Life. Expanding upon that, Kim and Hilton's close friendship ensured that Kim would appear in public, notably in paparazzi shots with Hilton. Kim also worked for several other celebrities in the early 2000s, further boosting her fame and connections. And then there was the tape with Ray J, which boosted her up even further. Meanwhile, a year earlier, Kris was already looking into making a reality show with Ryan Seacrest, since her kids could cause so much drama. And that, coupled with Kim's interestingly earned fame, helped boost it up even further. And then ever since, the Kardashians have just kept building upon each other's fame until the point they have created an incredibly successful pop culture, fashion, skincare, makeup, reality TV empire. And there you go. You're welcome. You're watching Where Are They Now, and I'll catch you all next time.